The Microsoft Surface Go 2 one more time featured on our channel, and you know what we do? Read all your comments, but we are unable to respond to all of them because we just getting so many. But many of you guys suggested, why don't we look at the LTE version, because nobody else on YouTube does that. Done and dusted, and that's what we're going to do today. It will be kind of a different video because we don't have that fancy B-roll stuff going on, but what we will do is we take it out in the wilderness, basically in the middle of nowhere, and we will test how the LTE version holds up. And you know what? When you go and film outside, pretty much anything can happen.
Si escucha mi salsa ahora, mi salsa para bailar, este ritmo tan...
She was so adamant she just wanted to be in that picture, but fair enough. You know what? We see her dancing later on. Just to let you guys know, you have two options for your SIM card. Number one is an eSIM. Number two is the physical SIM card you pop in the side in the slot. We have the physical SIM card. The slot for that one is on the side where the pen is, where you put your pen on the Surface Go 2. Once you put it in there, you go into mobile settings in your menu. You choose your SIM card. It's either 1 or 2, and this is number 1 because we have a physical one. You can buy a plan beforehand for your eSIM. Make sure you have some sort of internet connection before you go out and use your LTE version. Once it's all done, you just put your PIN number in, connect, and voila. The Surface Go LTE is only available in the highest specifications you can get for the Surface Go 2, which is the Intel Core M3 version, and we've done a video, a performance test and everything else for this already. Go and check it out if you're interested in that. So what is the user case for the Surface Go 2 LTE? Think about the real life scenario you have for this device, right? And I'm not talking about sitting somewhere in this fancy cafe in New York City where you have your wireless available and you have your VPN for security and so on. No, you don't need an LTE version for this. And that's the reason why we've gone outside to, you can see that, in the middle of nowhere, just to replicate what is really going on when you take this device to a client visit, right? You take it to an airport and you have wireless. But what if you come out on the other side and there is no wireless?
So you want me to change the presentation at the last minute? Alrighty then.
Your employer or your small business, maybe your business owner, you're probably not going to pay for that fancy taxi where you have wireless stuff available inside. We are testing the video quality of this Surface Go 2 LTE, and we are in the middle of nowhere, as you can see. There's a little swamp behind us. Let us see what happens when I accept the call from my lovely wife, Tony. There you are. I can see you nicely.
Hey, I can see you.
I guess it's doable. Let me just zoom you in, guys. There you go. Perfect. So now everybody can see you. Do your best smile, love. So it does work. You have to make sure you have a good LTE connection. It is a bit choppy. We only have 5 megabyte download and upload, but I guess it's doable. For an emergency, it does work.
With our whole lives being in the cloud these days, we are going to work on OneDrive with Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel and Word, and throw as much at this device as we can.
We're also going to go for a twist, and we're going to look at Basemark 3 benchmark results for the web application. We're also going for Geekbench 5, and it should really be no different than when we do this on a normal wireless version, but you never know. We want to put a little twist on this device. And just to clarify for you guys, we are with Deutsche Telekom. Our SIM card has no limits. We have no data limits. In theory, we have the highest possible speed available, which is 300 megabits download, 50 megabits in upload. However, and that's only in theory. However, when you look at the speed test we've done 2 separate ones here. That only reflects 5 megabits in upload and 5 megabits in download, and that is not great. But you know what? This is a real life test and a real life experience. We are in the middle of nowhere, and this is pretty much what it is. It is what it is.
So working on PowerPoint outside, I have screen brightness on full. You will see it's a little bit reflective, but it's not bad here in the shade. And I have added charts, I've added online images. I can really manipulate any way I would like, and it is instant in the way it works. Now opening Excel on OneDrive, and remember I have the PowerPoint open in the background. I go into Excel, and again everything works as it should do. I can enter charts in here, manipulate data, scroll as I would wish, and it all works perfectly.
Si escucha mi salsa ahora, mi salsa para.
As for battery life, I was really impressed with the Surface Go 2. 9 hours was not a problem whatsoever. And usually when a device is looking for a kind of a telecom signal, then the battery drains faster, but not on this instance here. And just a reminder, if you want to extend your battery life, you don't have Google Chrome installed, uninstall it and your battery life will be extended for the Surface Go 2. So we tested Basemark 3 as well as Geekbench 5 inside and then outside. You just don't know what the results are, and that's why we're doing this, and we have slightly different results. The Geekbench 5 results for inside, and I've got the numbers here in front of me, are higher than the ones are outside, but that could well be because it was plugged in. We always have it plugged in here inside in order to see the AC cord plugged in, but we all have it on maximum performance, whether that be inside or outside, and there's a difference of 200 in scores for the multi-core, as you can see. And then when we go to Basemark 3, however, there's a slight difference, right? We have an inside that is not as that doesn't score as high as the outside, but that may be like a regular variation of it. But guys, this is pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe. Jens here from Also Space. As always, peace out.
Oh, I'm slipping away, so don't let